And welcome back, rally fans. We are talking the Paraguay WRC event, the Paraguay Rally Paraguay, if you will. I guess I'll take any of them, if I'm honest. So, obviously, the winner was OJ. Then we had Elvin Evans, Terry Neuville, Oitanak, Kalle Rovanperä, Sami Piari. Then, funny enough, Oliver Solberg, Johan Rosenthal, Takuma Katsuta, oh dear, Josh McLeod, Gregor Monster, and then Adrian Formeau retired. Somewhat controversially, as you probably saw in another video. But well, let's not talk too many politics, shall we? Let's talk who we think was the worst and best of WRC Paraguay. So we go from worst to best, and the worst was, as usual, this guy. I'm not being horrible. I don't mean to be horrible. Please, I'm not being horrible. Obviously, okay, let's be honest. You have to have some skills to drive as fast as Monster has, but he just doesn't have enough skills as the others, if I'm honest. Next up is Josh McLeod. Yeah, they're driving an M Sport, which is obviously not the best. I've always said Ford should blinking fund them better. It doesn't happen. It's such a really good, hard-working outfit. It really is. But so after we've got those M Sports, so yeah, okay. I was thinking of maybe this guy's behind McLaren, maybe this guy's ahead. Sami Piari, again, didn't have like an amazing rally. Once again, what happened? I can only assume what happened. At the end of the WRC2 season in 2024, some aliens came down, kidnapped Sami Piari and swapped her with somebody else. Because this is not the Sami Piari that we know, that I know, that beat Solberg last year in WRC2. Where has he gone? You, sir, have gone very much missing. Next up, we've got Takamoto Katsuta, who was looking very fast until he wasn't. Classic Takamoto Katsuta. And again, I'm gonna ask, and I probably will say it in the preview as well for the next rally: is this guy going to keep his job? He's going to have his fingers and his toes crossed, because I really am not sure. The only thing that's going to save him may well be his nationality, but still, even then, massively fingers crossed. That's about it, really. I've got for Taka, sadly. Neuville, yeah, he was, at times, he looked like a podium contender, but it just seems this year, kind of like Kalle, he doesn't seem to be one with the car. I mean, remember, he was opening stages and being super impressive. Even more so when you compare how to Evans is doing it this year. Neuville last year was just the king of opening, getting the absolute maximum out of it. I don't know what's happened this year. It's just a bit sad. So yeah, but all these people up next now were challenged at one point for the podium, including this guy right here, Kalle Rovanperä, another guy that was challenging for the podium, another guy that was looking really good. And then obviously things happened, sadly. So yeah, it was just unfortunate. And yep, here is another guy that was looking really good. Oitanak, a potential Rally Paraguay winner at one point. It looked like he was challenging, and then just things decided to go wrong, punches, etc. When it comes to rally punches, it's really hard to attribute complete blame when you don't always have all the facts. And I think Oitanak, he drives in rally, he's driving so fast. I think at times his tyre hit the scenery, and it just, you do that enough times, you're too aggressive, and the tyre's going to come off the rim, and then just start to deflate, which I think is exactly what happened. But the best of the Hyundai drivers, I said, going into the rally, this guy needs to do something special. He did something special. And sadly, he finished fourth on the road, but didn't make it back, apparently, because, yeah. We did another video about that if you want to have a look at it. But yeah, Adrian Formeau, really good run. Looked like he could potentially be up there for the victory, at least challenge for the victory. This guy is ready to win in a Hyundai. Is it going to be at the next rally? I really, most certainly hope it is. This is why this guy is our third. He's on our podium for our driver ratings. Next up, we've got Toyota's own Elvin Evans, who at one point looked like he was going to go off the podium. Then it looked like he was going to go third until he went second. And that last stage, I was contacting one of my buddies, Chris, on that, and we're texting on the WhatsApp. What an absolute amazing stage. And even he said he feels that was Elvin Evans' best single stage of the year. It started to rain. It wasn't as fast as the others. It got worse. We'll talk about that in a second. But he made it across the line, and ultimately he finished second. amazing. What a drive. That's what we want to see more from Elvin Evans. Sadly now, though, he's opening the road in the next rally. But I think it means you're leading the championship. So, yeah, every cloud. Last but no means least, our winner is Seb Ogier, and the winner of the rally, funnily enough, as well. Sebastian Ogier. Yeah. Amazing. What can we say? A massive comeback after that big, after that puncture setback. And then, okay, not as good as the Solberg comeback, but then he just got better and better, stage wins, a lot of them. And he ends up winning. Initially, it looked like by about 40 seconds, slightly less, because on the last stage, it started pouring down with rain. It was almost like a cloud was following the poor guy, but he still, the 8-time champion he is, he kept a cool head, crossed the line, and is once again one of the very much champion contenders. He is looking really good. As I think Elvin Evans proved that Elvin Evans proved that he is championship quality as well. So it's going to be really interesting. We've got Evans, Ogier, Rovin Pera, and Oitanak. Now the advantage that Oitanak's going to have going into the next bunch of the last few rallies. It's simply his team's going to be behind him. Yet Toyota can't do that, can they? They absolutely can't. But anyway, that is pretty much our WRC driver ratings. Let's quickly, so the best number one. Let's remind us. Number one is Seb Ogier. Absolutely amazing drive. Did the pressure, won it in spite of the rain at the last time. Elvin Evans went from fourth, from third to second with a spectacular run in that last stage Hyundai. Adrian Fourmont is our third best driver after Elvin Evans because he looked like he could win it until it really didn't. It didn't happen. Yeah. I just feel sorry for him, but he's ready to win a rally. And then Oitanak again. Oitanak doing Oitanak things. The Hyundai seems to just doesn't last his really aggressive driving. Next up, we've got Rovin Pera as well. Looking good at some point, and I still think he wasn't 100% comfortable with the car. If I'm honest, Neuville, where has that speed gone from the 2024 World Champion? I don't know. Once again, I think he's not comfortable with the car. Katsuta, yeah. He's either going very fast or he's in the wall or in some kind of scenery, sadly. Piari, where has he been from 2024? Where is the 2024 Piari? I've absolutely no idea. And then we've got the two Sport boys at the back, sadly. They're not going to have a chance with Sport, and I don't think they're the caliber of drivers that Formo was to try and pick it up, which is really sad. But anyway, that is our rally drivers. We'll speak to you again soon. Thank you very much for watching.